about the game, we on the town. Hey, never come down, I never come down. Lose it, I might lose it. I might lose it. I might lose it. Lose it. I might lose it. I might lose it. I might lose it. I might lose it.
There are men, and there are giants.
Bass and stills in the building, flash the camera. I'ma drop the hammer. Things done changed the hip-hop since I let Bobby out the slammer. Hip-hop start on the East Coast and then move west down to Bama. I'ma bring it back to New York. Hold those and throw your hands up. Pass me a cup with in the club with the juice in the get bent out. Then I'ma slide with it to my ride and head up to my penthouse. Oh, I'm not trying to take it slow. Working hard, cake and dough. Open up 24. We striving for that goal.
I'll stop for nothing. I will play this game that's so easily started, not so easily parted. Oh, giants, giants. Everything is shaking through the walls. We are giants, giants. Heart of David, you know it takes just one, and it's time.
CNN, this is ghetto editorial. See me like milk and Oreos. Dipped inside the audio, platinum plaques in my portfolio. My lines are finest, they blow your mind like you could do what you wanna do, whether group or solo. Boston cold with a bowl of chili, summer cheesesteak on the roll in Philly. I'm a patriot, don't do a hatred. If you make that beef, I'll smack you silly. Back on up on this, before you with this, you better walk up and off the building up. Yes, oh, got the heat up the show, face up thermometer. I'm gonna take full control. Hey Paul, let him know.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both quarterbacks have reliable tight ends they know they'll be able to count on to make plays.
Larry, we are at the foot of the Rockies as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the picturesque city of Denver, Colorado. Tonight, we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Denver Broncos. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Second down following the run. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Heck of a Week 6 for Ajayi. He had 117 yards going into Week 6. He posted 204 and a pair of touchdowns.
How about the late run to seal things for him, too? This guy can gallop when given a little bit of space, some open field. He's really bounced back from some early season struggles and looks like he's seizing the #1 running back role in Miami. And the Broncos go to a nickel set on 3rd down.
Yeah, they've got an extra DB. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Leonte Carew from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
Frank's now on to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now Simeon. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at 2nd down. Now a carry. It's C.J. Anderson. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Simeon. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Just 37 yards on 10 carries in Week 6 for C.J. Anderson. And, Charles, that's 3 straight weeks for him now, sub 50 yards.
And one of the things that really connects the dots with the struggle is we haven't seen the big breakout run from him. You remember last year against New England in the snow, right? You remember the big run to finish things off in overtime? We haven't seen that bounce from him. He does everything else so well. Protects the passer, you know, can get out in routes and catch the ball. But you need those big runs in order to increase their offense.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Here we go now.
They're going to try and throw. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Boy, a curious decision to go. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. You know, these Denver Broncos, as they come back out there on offense, only 13 points they posted in Week 6 against the Chargers. In fact, their loss broke a string of 15 straight road wins within the division. That was an NFL record.
So the negative, obviously, was the loss. But when you look at what you just said, 15 straight road wins within the division, that's a pretty good trade-off right there. One loss compared to that. Great string they have going. They expect to start one again. And the next one, they'll do it with their head coach, Gary Kubiak, back on the sidelines. He missed the last game due to illness.
Tackle made by Issa Abdul-Quddus.
C.J. Anderson may not be a Pro Bowl runner, but he knows how to run big in big games.
Yeah, he sort of sealed the Super Bowl for them in the 4th quarter. Big game against the Patriots last year on a Monday night, but only 720 yards all told in 2015. Out Out of the gun now on third down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And there was a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
NFL teams last year, a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They'll run for it. Anderson. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. So certainly an back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. It's a good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game.